I'm back.
Yep, I think I've started the stream. So let me get everything ready. I didn't want it to be waiting on me when I was loading in.
We're loaded in anyway.
Yep. So, hello everyone, welcome to New Horizons Race League Division 1 at round 10 of the Championship. We're at the mighty Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium. Alongside me, Gamey Things on track today as well, doing commentary duties. How are you and what do we think of Spa?
I'm good, and what can we say about Spa? It's another one of them legendary tracks, and honestly one of my favourites. But of course, in traditional Spa fashion, it's raining.
No, it could have been so much worse. You're lucky that we've only got a little bit of light rain today. Shouldn't be too bad, but enough of a challenge to cause quite a few of the drivers a bit of a headache. But it's more or less going to be a challenge of who's going to keep it on the road almost. And I think regardless of how many guys are on the grid tonight, you win around here in these conditions, you bloody well deserve it.
Yep.
I can see people coming out. Where? Sorry, I'm still trying to mess with my microphone. It's stuck on my drawers. On board a Roll, first car out on track. Roll's recent performances have actually been very good. He's been struggling to finish in the points almost all season. And then in the last two races he's had 2 top 5s, and he was barely on the fringes last time out in Hungary. If it weren't for a penalty he would have actually maintained his P3, I believe it was.
Cool.
Woo, people in the stream, hello.
Now a lot of people are already out on the outlaps.
Yeah, which is weird. I swear you don't have that many set of inters to get through.
Yeah, like 3.
Yeah, it's about 2 or 3. Probably.
Hopefully you get some more during the race, so
yeah.
I think we'll be using them.
Yeah, quite a few of the guys will be getting used to the
Whoa,
conditions as well. You've spun. Keep that out of the barrier. Hope you ain't got a damaged rear wing. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. I don't want any scratches on our esports car.
Yeah, pretty much what happened is I went on the inside curb at P1.
That's not very clever.
No, it is not, but we're probably going to see a lot more slip-on curbs today.
What was that? Echo coming in the box? Right, where is Roll? He's started his lap. Let's see how he's going to cope going down the hill.
Echoes retired.
Yeah, Echo just doing a outlap. Even though he wasn't penalised for anything after Hungary, but he feels the need to since he caused a bit of damage to Hakim last time out. And Hakim sadly not with us today, but more or less a sportsmanship thing there with Echo. Didn't force him. He's completely doing it on his own will.
Oh, for God's sake!
You span?
Yeah.
So I think the lap's still valid. Yeah, I can really tell with Roll, they're just tiptoeing it around. Don't really want to be smacking the throttle too much even when it's dry. But he's very brave though, using that much curb going into P1. Ooh. Barely hanging onto the car though. So we reached the bottom of the hill.
Forgot, I've gone again.
What are these corners called? Like riff-raff or something?
Which ones?
Like after P1. It's like the S's sequence of corners.
I think it's fifth raff.
Yeah, I just need to remember how to say that. Because I've been calling them something else for God knows how many times we've come to Spa now.
Like what?
Well, on Wikipedia it says like they're known as like the fang corners or fangs or something, but I was watching it was some GT race that went around Spa the other week and they were calling them fifth raff or whatever bloody hell it is. Roll 153.5, only time on the board, and I think Reese will be the next car to come across the line. Might beat that. No, it doesn't. Almost.
Oh my
That
God,
was
what
about
is
8
happening?
tenths off. Mercedes 2 line. Cameron Dowd's 150.9, and Roller's binned at the top of Radion. That's his qualifying over with. To be fair,
Yep.
Roller, at least you got a time on the board. Oh, I really need to pay attention. Yeah, Leroy 152.9. And Pyro making his Nhrl debut, invalidating his outlap and opting to box. Who's that Alpine? Oh, it's you. It's Random with you. See what lap time you
Don't
set
look
in
at the lap time.
Oh, it's been broadcast, mate.
Ah, crap.
Will he make the 107%? Oh, come on, man. Why would you do that?
So we can finish that lap.
Yes!
So we finish that
Yeah,
lap.
just get Tom. I used to say you're not going to bin it when you get to Radion again.
Oh right, you think I'm compared to Nhrl, I'm not 2 minutes and a half.
Oh, it will put you ahead of DJ and Echo at least.
Yeah, to sum up that, the reason why it's so slow, I spun like 3 or 4 times.
Still valid. Same as Bradley Ellis at the minute. Apparently P9. Reese is apparently retired as well. That would be why he's binned it coming out of P1.
Which fine on the outlap.
Bradley Ellis, purple sector 2. Seems to be weaving a little bit, Bradley. Just keep the wheel straight. The car will stick. Can he get himself into the top 5? In a very, very long time since I've seen Bradley Ellis in the top 5, and he's gone extremely deep into the bus stop. It won't be a top 5, it'll be P6, 2 minute dead.
Parked red car. There was no anymore, but
I was trying to find guys who are actually on a lap. GTAC UK, where that front wing still pushing. See this plane crash going into P1.
hey, come on, mate.
10 out of 10 for effort, Owen. Good job.
Who is this Ferrari in front of me?
That would be Bradley. He should have
Quite
finished. I don't know if
is he on an outlap or?
he seems to be pushing. He is on a time lap.
Okay, then he didn't get the memo, not of something then, because obviously I'm on an outlap and then I pull to the right hand side of the main stick, so obviously the racing line is is actually on the left hand side, but he's just
He's invalidated anyway. I want to head down with Pyro. He's still not sat a lap yet. Again, out lap. It's sad though, because Bradley is actually still finding time. It's not going to count.
actually, I think about it. I think it's actually my first time going around Spa in the wet in this game.
Yeah, I don't think I've done it in the wet.
Well, at least you know why I've spanned 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, it's not a Spa rallycross. Don't even think Spa actually has a rallycross.
Do you really do a rallycross?
GTAC UK losing his front wing again. That's what the yellow flag was at the top of the hill. I'm going to head down with Pyro. He is on a fine lap.
I nearly did it again.
Pyro, purple sector 1. Very generous amount of curb, I'll give him that. He's got traffic ahead though. I hope Leroy also knows Pyro's on a lap. He's staying out of the way. I'm hoping Pyro's not lost too much time. He seems to be keeping it under control. Chuck it into P1. Again, a very generous amount of curb.
Oh, you...
Invalid.
Yeah. I don't think they're laughing, can I?
In Stablo, I think it's very, very steady from Pyro. Let's hope it's quick enough as well. Purple Sector 2. On board with him, how brave is he through Bonchemont? So I love drivers like Pyro. He's using every inch of the track that's available to him. He's going right up to the white line where he can.
Remind me which colour Bonchemont is?
Bonchemont, fast left-hander in the final sector.
Oh, right.
And 52.5. Almost half a second quicker than the championship leader, who is on his outlap. Now, I bet Cameron knows where he can find that time though. Downhill. Rouge, is he brave? He is very brave. The full commitment. Hardly even a lift in the Mercedes. Now Tauri going off the track. Reese has left possession. Sent you plenty of spare invites, Reese. Hopefully you can get yourself back in. Cameron really took it. He's very... Pyro using generous amount of curve. Cameron's been very, very aggressive. This has got to drag this Merc around to try and find the time. It seems to have worked for the first sector at least. Tiny tank slapper, shouldn't bother him too much. Hey, big tank slapper, coming out of no name, but he's kept pointing in the right way. The force feedback's kind to you today, Cameron. Too much curb usage here, you probably don't want to. Beautiful amount of runoff. How is Stavlo? That's fine. Does he nail the exit? Yeah, he's half a second up. He's got the half second he needs to get for pole. Really say pole position's all that important. It's really who's leading coming at the end of the Camel Straight. Oh, Leroy, 1 for 2.5. Imagine Cameron's going to set a similar time. Put Cameron to the line, and it's pole. That's over 52.1. What the hell? Mega lap there from Cameron. So I'm just trying to double check if Reese is okay.
Where do you think most of the time at this track comes from?
Say again, sorry?
Do you know when it comes to like, well, we always talk about the part of the track, what make or break and make your lap. What would you say this is?
All of it. There's enough of it.
It is a lot of track.
Yeah, you know, you lose a tenth anywhere. It's a tenth that you've then got to carry for the rest of the lap.
There's honestly the times ain't as far off as I thought they would be.
I'll try and give Fred some more time. McLaren is pushing. Fred, that is interesting interpretation of track limits.
Oh, what did he do?
Really coming out of no name, he just rode the grass all the way down to P1.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Yeah. Fred, let us know if that was quicker, by the way.
Reese is back.
Yeah, let's hope his constant in and out isn't going to cause any problems, especially with the timing screens.
Okay.
Yeah, Fred's getting a bit of a cheeky toe for the Ferrari in front of him.
Even though in the rain
come on,
the toes come less effective, hey, that still blooming works in any track.
Yeah. Fred choosing to box. Let's have a look at...
Something's happened at P1.
Yeah, it's an AlphaTauri, that's Pyro. Don't know if he... Yeah, he's gone for a spin. Well, considering they retired quite early on in quali, Roller's still P4 and Reese is still P5. No one was able to challenge that yet. Gamey, your mission is just to get a time on the board. Doesn't even have to be a good lap.
I know.
Let's have a look, see... Right, GTA is pushing again. How that is stayed valid is beyond me. Cameron, yeah. His teammate, I believe, is coming out of the pit lane. There's definitely a Merc going on track. Yeah, that's Leroy making his way. Really feel like Spa's a bit more fun in the dry, but I still love how challenging it is in the wet.
Even though I'll tell you one thing, lap 1, especially going off the roof, is going to be fun.
Yeah. Hope you got your night vision.
Yeah. Someone's off at P1.
But by GTA standards, tidy lap. Don't know if he's going to find any time from it. So right down, chuck it in nice and early, that's how you do it. And get the car straight, then get on the power. Coming up to the line, does he improve? He does, doesn't change his position. Still about
that was BS.
Collins. Brave
Okay, this
little lift there.
This lap's going to be nothing, Connor.
It's alright, nothing will still get you P9 at this rate.
You do realise that my controller died like at the start of that lap, right?
No, I thought you invalid as soon as you went to track, but we are going to run on board here. I'm going to keep an eye on the guys who are on push lap still, because I want to give you a bit of airtime. You've not got a time on the board. See Lee about to start a lap. I think Collins will finish a lap. Hello people watching. And Pyro should be coming across the line any second now. Does he improve? No, he does not. He stays P3. Your middle sector is really tidy, I'll give you that. I spoke to you soon.
I'm always good around the sector at Spa. Always have been.
Yeah. The Stablo is still as difficult as ever on traction.
This is going to be a terrible on that lap because of the controller and it down like the first 15 seconds of the lap.
Had that controller not caused you any issues, I think that could have been P4.
I reckon it could have.
No, that's still a decent lap.
I reckon that could have been
improved. Bradley is up as well. And give the Ferrari a little bit more time.
I reckon I would have got P5 though.
Oh, he's easily P5. Maybe even P4 if you think you lost that much.
Oh, at least I'm not last.
No, at the moment that'll be Echo Meister starting last. Yeah, Fred not being able to set a time as well. Will Bradley improve? He will. Doesn't gain anything, but from Bradley's point of view, that's it's a time. 2 Ferraris at least looking quite competitive. Leroy 152.4 taking pole away from his teammate. Just got to wait for
But they
GTA
do,
to get that car in the box.
but they do have a unlikely challenger with this Pyro character.
Pyro character. Yeah, that's quality then.
Well, that's yeah, that was a close one between the Mercedes again.
Yeah, it could have been even closer, couldn't by Pyro standards. Right, top three then for the Belgian Grand Prix. Thierry Leroy pole position for Mercedes, Cameron Dowd's P2 alongside his teammate, and it's Pyro in his Nhrl debut P3 for AlphaTauri. I reckon we're going to have a nice little scrap.
I'm just fearing going up the hill for the first time here.
You'll be fine. Just don't bin it.
I'm not worried more about myself, I'm worried about other people.
Right, I imagine some of the guys might want to underfuel the cars just a bit slightly, because under normal circumstances, I think Spa can be quite thirsty, but you know, with it being wet, you're not going to be using as much fuel.
Thank you for the tip.
Yeah, I'd recommend going about a lap under, at least.
I have not done that.
Even if it's half a lap, it'll be okay.
No, is that yes?
Right, just wait for this camera angle to change for me. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Right, full grid rundown then. Like I said, Taze Leroy, pole position for Mercedes, head of the championship leader Cameron Dowds. Mercedes front row lockout. Pyro, hopefully he's not going to do that on that one. P3 for the AlphaTauri driver. Roll is best qualifying of the season, I believe. P4 for the Aston Martin. Reese filling in kindly in what I fear to be two vacant McLarens now. P5 nonetheless, good job from him. The almighty gamey things, P6 in the Alpine. Very average performance, I'll give that, but I think you're up for any sort of challenge. I'd still love you to get a podium as well. Hey,
boy, hell, if something's happened to you.
Collins filling in the Red Bull today, so Echo can have a teammate. P7. GTSC UK out qualifying his teammate Bradley Ellis. P8 and 9 for the Ferraris. Fred Red, a horrible race, I think, last night you can say, in Division 2, and not necessarily his fault. And he's now teammates with the guy who did him that favour. Anyway, I think Fred has got the pace to at least challenge for a bit higher than 10th today. MDJ, the one and only Pirate Man today, literally racing with one eye. P11 for Williams. I'll explain later. Ekemeister not wanting to qualify out of respect for the incident last week in Hungary with Hakim. P12 for the Red Bull driver.
You have to tell me what the hell happened there.
Yeah, he had some sort of workplace injury and he's got to have a cover over his eye.
I was talking about the I was talking. Oh, damn it! I was talking more about the issue of what happened in Hungary. That was what I was on about.
Oh, he had a coming together with him.
Was it a racing incident?
I'd say yeah. It wasn't really his fault. He just more or less collected Hakim, but he felt bad because he cost Hakim a bit of his front wing.
Well, prepare for hell.
Oh, they're all lined up. It's not the Nhrl, but it's the next best thing.
But what else?
Right, 5 red lights. Lights out.
5. And it's
And
lights
away
out.
they go.
Why?
Very sketchy start from the guys at the back. Overall, pretty... Oh, there's a Ferrari trying to dive its way past the Williams. McLaren's off the track. Apart from that, pretty clean getaway. As Pyro's trying to make his way past Nhrl, Leroy having a horrible start. But they've managed to get up Radion in one piece as every other driver is going off the track into the runoff. Aye, guys, just be careful, it's only lap 1. Has to be a fight for the lead. See how the rest of them are.
That's how you overtake.
Sorry, I missed that. Oh god, what's happening here? Oh, Fred charging through. Bradley Ellis falling down the order. Echo diving past the Ferrari. He's got a lot more confidence in his Red Bull than the Ferraris seem to have in their own cars. As Bradley's struggling to keep up on the track to let his teammate through. Yeah, considering it's an intermediate race, not as much ray as I was expecting. Is Collins okay?
Collins fine on P1.
Yep. I fear for his sake he will have rear wing damage from that.
And now I'm overtaken by Fred now because I had to avoid that.
I'm going to head back up to Leroy, see how he can try and recover from his bad start. I'd love to know what actually happened with Leroy. Maybe a bit too much wheel spin, cold tyres. Not the sort of thing
It could happen.
Yeah, but a driver of Leroy's calibre, I would have expected a little bit better. Let alone the fact that his teammate is pulling this much time on him. Cam Dowd's obviously setting the fastest lap so far. That will change as the laps go by.
To my surprise, I mean, guess what?
Go for it.
My Nhrls are actually working this week.
Oh, so yeah, I forgot about that from Silverstone.
Yeah, it's actually working on me this time.
Just don't be afraid to lift. You're still going to get points no matter what. Well, yeah, you'll get points as long as you don't crash. Because 90% up to you've got complete lap 20 or start lap 20. Actually, yeah, you've got a complete lap 20. So by lap 21, that'll be when the 90% is actually active.
The 9% rule takes place a lot later in the race than any other race on the season.
Yeah, I think because it's like only 22 laps, there's a smaller deficit to be had. I think 2 laps around here is like what, 5? Is it 5 or 10%? 10%. I'm just waiting for someone to tell me that my maths are wrong. I know what I'm trying to say. There's a little parade now at the front. Let's head back down with Echo. We cleared the back markers quite easily. I think he should catch you within a couple of laps. I bet a lot of the guys would be hoping for DRS as well.
Unfortunately, we're going to none of that.
You've got to do it a bit old school, manage the battery as one of the Ferraris is having a spot of bother at P1. That is Bradley. Pyro setting the fastest lap, 154.9.
Bit unlikely challenger.
Yeah, I know we're in the wet race, but no one coming close to the F1 Esports pole time, which say 140.940, I believe, from David Tinitzer from last night.
That was yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was watching it, but I had to turn it off because I did too.
Yeah, I watched the start of it.
Yep.
No Echo.
You don't have a say in if he can overtake you or not. Enough space given. Yeah, good defending, man. Really want to head back up to the front, but oh, you're lagging a bit, unless if that's me. Oh no 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 no! Lee span. Leroy span at P1. Ooh, very very close. They're collecting the Aston Martin. Roll is not going to have any sympathy to Leroy. Back off, man. You know that's quite dangerous. Just don't dive it. You're just going to skid and slam into someone's side pod. Ooh, yeah. Leroy seems to really be struggling with traction coming out of Stavolo. So Ryan Butter Reese acting good cameraman for this. Reese doesn't really need to do a lot, he just needs to let the carnage happen in front of him.
I notice I go I'm very quiet, don't I, when I drive?
Say again, sorry?
I go very quiet when I'm driving.
Yeah, it's because you're concentrating. Now you know how I felt back in season 3 and 2. But at least in season 2 I was contesting for a championship. Right, I'm bothered with the front two because Pyro barely a quarter of a second away from Cameron. Fred with the first of 3 second penalties.
Good man.
Can only imagine that they're gonna exceed quite massively by the end of the race. Good defending here from Cameron for the minute, but I think that's more or less due to the track position. One of the Ferraris has span at the final chicane. Don't know which one that is. That would have been GTA. Letting Bradley back through.
Both Ferraris are a shocker today.
And that might be another spinner? No, I think that was just MDJ running a bit wide.
There's still nothing that they are twice.
Yeah, his car's perfectly fine, it's just gone off the track, that's all.
I'm getting slightly annoyed now.
Gamey, as a driver around here in these conditions, would a safety car really benefit you that much?
It'll get me closer together with people.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. There's nice little fights going on. Leroy managing to clear the Aston Martin.
The reason why I'm a bit like annoyed a bit is that obviously I'm behind the McLaren of Fred, and I can't get close to him, and I can't seem to close the gap, but the gap isn't actually opening as much.
No, just got to keep your consistency up. Even if it's a 10th every lap, you'll get him by the end of the race.
Oh no, that was important.
Oh, that was a big mistake from Leroy. Assuming he only just saved his car, but he's gone very, very defensive. Roll into leg calm and roll round the outside. Oh, absolutely amazing move. Leroy's just buried. I don't think he knows what to do. He's just making too many mistakes. He's let roll through. Now he's got to let Reese through.
We've all had them moments.
Yep. Very interesting interpretation of track limits, because now you are letting the other McLaren nearby as well, which is going bad to worse for Leroy. Down in P7. Has he got damage?
I think he might have. He can't turn properly.
Yeah, his right end plate's missing.
That'll explain why he was well off track. Yeah, he can't turn.
Yeah, just everyone be careful of the stricken Mercedes in the second sector.
Ha! Nice sarcastic in that team radio.
Well, what's Jeff said?
It's like, well done, great overtake there.
Yeah, it's easy when the car you're taking isn't on the track. Coming down
Yep.
to another fastest lap, 54.8.
What do you think people will be thinking about? Because I've just started to think about this myself.
But if I was in this situation, it's just tyre wear.
Yeah, because I was thinking, I know that obviously there is a strategy to pit, but technically you don't have to. I don't know if that's an option.
Unless someone wants to pull some sort of miracle and do a no stop, even if it's P10. Fred, I'm looking at you. You know what to do, man. If there's anyone who I know that can have a go at a no stop, it would be Fred. He's got another penalty.
Good.
Right, Echo Meister all over the rear of Gamey Tings.
You say Tings?
From the rear end of the Alpine.
Ah!
No way was that a warning.
That was a warning.
Barely left the track. Come on, Cody, sort it out. Well,
No thanks, I think one more and I get a penalty myself.
well, it's the closest thing we've got to the Rainmeister. It's Echo. Trundling along very nicely in the dirty air of Gamers Alpine.
He's so much trickling on a straight line, but I managed to get the gap back up from it in sector 2.
Yeah, Pyro fastest up now. 54 dead.
Is he in the lead?
No, he's in P2. For some reason, he's dropped off about 3 seconds. I think Cameron's just that little bit more consistent. But I also feel that if Cameron was behind Pyro, that Pyro would probably pull away equally as much. So Leroy, he's spun at Stavilo.
Oh.
I don't even know if he's actually changed his wing, if he's been into the box yet. Yeah, he has, and the car's still spinning. Reese with a penalty. Track limits are Radion proving to be as annoying as ever. Let's have a look. Echo with slightly more ERS than the Alpine. Not really enough track to make it happen. Oh yeah, by the way, there's
the way on my tyres.
There's still a seat open in Div 2 if you want one. I don't really know what you get up to on a Thursday though.
That's sure.
Oh, Pyro! 3-second penalty!
Oh no!
MDJ is going to be frothing over that. Safety car do MDJ very nicely. Probably you as well, at least you jumped the McLarens.
As well. If I somehow get in that top 5, that's brilliant job.
Oh, it could get one because GJ has binned it at Radion.
Yeah.
Safety car! I am watching that Ferrari, see if it's actually dead in the water. I think Cameron might be a little bit annoyed with that. Him and Pyro have all... They were on the main straight as it happened. And DJ in the box, Roll in the box, Fred in the box, Reese in the box. Don't think the McLarens are going to mind too much about double stacking. No, Pyro! Pyro's gone!
What?
Let's try run board with it's like Pyro's actually gone to the left of Radion instead of the run off to the right hand side. Sad row, I just hope no one else ends up pinning it while they're behind safety car. After all of this, it's put Fred up into P2.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a quick tyre update. How you just pitted, right? Any idea what the percentage was?
I'm not sure.
So I think we can. You can try a no stop, but I'm not all that confident it will. It will be like the most beneficial thing. Ah, oh, Pyro, that's actually tragic.
He was challenging so much.
Yeah. His controller disconnected as he went through a rouge.
Surely the AI would have took over if the controller disconnected.
It depends if it can take over in time. There's a split second, you know. It's the same as, you know, people when they come across the line when they finish a race. Some people like to weave and then they go to the pause menu. Sometimes the AI can't catch the car.
Okay.
Yeah, shame, Pyro. So, hope to see you again next week for Zandvoort. I need to remember it's not Monza after Spa anymore, it's Zandvoort.
Yeah, it's a track, to be honest, I don't know the right.
Cameron Dowd's finally made it to the pits. And he's managed to get back out in P1. I think Fred has subsidized. Actually, check the bloody tyres. Yeah, Fred the only person not stopping. He does have that 6-second penalty. Oh, that's exactly what you want to see. A lap down Ferrari.
Ah, yes.
To be fair, as long as Bradley can keep it on the track.
Pyro's up a session.
It's almost a bit of a shame for Bradley. If he was about just a little bit quicker, then he probably would have actually caught up into P10. I'd love to see Bradley Ellis and Taze Leroy go World Tour down the Camel Straight for position.
I reckon, as it stands, Connor, I think I'm in a good place to finish fifth at least.
Yeah, as long as your consistency's there. I think at
Like
most,
I said, as it stands.
if I'm honest, at most I'd say P4. P3 if you're very, very lucky.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure that fifth might definitely be on the cards considering that Fred hasn't pitted and he has that 6 seconds.
Yep, and then, you know, Reese with his penalty. Can't even remember if... Yeah. So either way you're going to be racing roll. Gonna have to clear that McLaren though, and unfortunately for you, Reese is he is a feisty driver. He definitely doesn't leave an extra inch to anyone.
Don't worry, so am I.
What he basically said is that I've got two people that are about to crash later on.
Maybe.
Hope not. Hope not. I've got faith in you, and Reese to some extent.
To some extent. Are you eating something?
Sorry?
Are you eating something?
Maybe. I may have sat on a Mars bar for the last half an hour and I've only just found it.
Oh damn. The pivoting corners are going on. Wait, so you're saying that Fred hasn't pitted?
Fred definitely has not pitted.
So, is he in P2?
Yes.
I'm telling you, I don't know what position I'd be in if I had that same Nhrl issue as I had in Britain.
Now, to be fair, if it was on, you might be leading the race. Just constant overtake on down the Camel Straight and you can't turn it off.
be fair, in some tracks that would work. If I'm saying overtake, being Italy being one of them.
Yeah, I just really hope the numbers actually keep up to Monza, because I'm looking forward to Monza this season. It's proven to be one of the races in every league that's always thrown up an unusual result. And
even in real life.
Well, yeah, because it's just that hard to overtake, and especially with the, Monza's not the easiest lap to get together.
Whoa, that internet spy I just had there.
But also with this new game, because the ERS is a little bit more of what we can use compared to the last game, Monza's actually a really racy track now. You can use your overtakes. I'm expecting a lot of wheel-to-wheel action if we can go to Monza.
I swear to you. Is this car coming in?
It normally pulls away as you exit Stavlo. Yep.
There we go. Why's that Ferrari still here in a minute? Surely they get let go, don't they?
Yeah, as soon as it goes green flag, he might, Bradley might as well just stay to the left-hand side and let the whole grid through. It's not like his efforts are going to be in vain. Like, he can still get P10, which for him is a result in a Div 1 race too. Yeah, there's 12 cars. Well, was, but still. The point still stands. And somehow he's managed to pull ahead of Leroy. I don't understand how that's allowed.
Oh, I hate this. Going so close together, it's an issue. But I think the pin's been pulled.
It definitely has now. Green flag. Bradley is down the road. But Cameron with a very, very good restart.
Not me though, I had terrible traction.
Fred with a not a bad restart. He can start holding up MDJ to his absolute fury. He's going to want that McLaren out of the way as soon as possible. Yeah, because he knows he's got Roll behind him, giving him a hard time. Ah, come on, Roll, keep it on the track. Good lad.
How the hell was that not?
Oh, Leroy and Echo. Leroy just watching that battery drain. It's draining, it's draining. He's not even gaining. If anything, he's losing time. I think Leroy's got a little bit more aero through the corners. I expect that Mercedes to be an absolute weapon, but yeah.
Ah, damn it.
Well, you tried.
Yeah, I tried.
Look at the superior cornering speed. I'd love it if these two could keep this going for a bit longer, and I'm loving this helicopter camera shot. Very good racing between the pair of them. Leroy now has the position, and he is probably going to fly down the road. Hopefully not towards the crash barriers, but yeah, you can see he's pulling away quite significantly through Pillon. But Echo may be able to gain that back down through Bronchman and then into the bus stop. Overall, not a bad restart.
Yellow flag.
Yeah, Bradley has gone off at Stavlo in the gravel. Please be careful, Bradley. Thank you.
I'm annoyed with that penalty now.
I'm annoyed for you.
Holy crap, he caught me up quickly.
Well, I guess the only thing that you can hope for is everyone else gets penalties. And it's really annoying for me because I can't tell whether Fred is actually struggling on ERS or if the rain light is yeah, you just can't tell. I remember before when I was like, why is this guy really struggling on his ERS, and then I remembered I was in a wet race.
Oh, that's a terrible one, that.
Race with another penalty though.
No, late.
Trying to, yeah, I'm keeping an eye on the gap, but I'm on board with them. DJ through Lake Com with Fred. Will the Williams superior grip get him through? And he does. He's overtaken the McLaren. McLaren's now vulnerable from roll. All he's got to do is dive bomb him into Ravage. And he has done it. Fred is going backwards as we speak. He is now under attack from his own teammate.
But he could still get a podium here.
If anything, I really hope Roll gets a podium. He's really deserved it over the last couple of races.
Yeah, by the way, Lee did an amazing move on the outside of me on the corner after the camel straight.
Yeah, it's a shame that, yeah. I was watching it on the minimap, but I had to stay on board with DJ. Cameron Darbs, fastest lap, 53.2. Right, Leroy is challenging the McLarens. He's trying to dive bomb Reese into turn 1. Is Reese going to give him any space? Probably not. Reese is still there. Nope, just tucks him behind. Now they're really going to get held up through Radion. Oh, the back ends are being clenched as they go up the hill. Leroy with enough battery to give Fred a bit of a headache. Leroy making his intentions clear of the inside line into Les Combes. Is he going to outbrake the McLaren? He's tried, there's contact made, and Bradley is retired. He's binned it at Radion. Same as his teammate. Unsure if that's a safety car as of yet. Maybe not. Oh, Leroy with a lot of curb being taken out a few marker boards. Leroy with the penalty. As a going road to Olympion, who's going to come out on top through this one. Leroy with the superior cornering speed as Reese is still trying to stay with him along the inside. Lee has gone off onto the grass. Yeah, damage on the Mercedes. And the rear traction is given out already. Absolute awful day for the Mercedes driver. And I know full well that what he's doing is on purpose. Lee, just bring your car back to the pits and carry on. Salvage what you can, even if it's 2 points. No. Okay. That will be a quality ban for Zandvoort. Safety car.
What am I doing?
You're driving a car around Spa.
Why'd I pit?
Look at those inters. So fresh.
Oh, you're an idiot.
It might help you. Might. Because Fred still hasn't pitted yet.
Here's the thing though, these are used.
Oh, are they? Oh, yeah. There might be one of your quality sets.
Yeah, the tyre wear on it says 4% at best.
Yeah, that's still only about a lap. Probably better than what you were on.
I see Fred has 9 seconds there.
To be fair, it's really going to help MDJ because now the gap will come down to Cameron.
I'm thinking for my own race, and I'm hoping Echo gets a penalty himself.
Yeah, well, just remember while you're under safety car, you are allowed to go AI and check the race director. Just be warned that if your car then brake checks the car behind you, you might be penalised, so maybe do it while you still can. Oh, roll, drive-through penalty, speeding under safety car. It's a bit harsh.
That's an interesting one.
Yes, I didn't even realise that you guys were under Delta. Everyone was just driving around that quick. That's really harsh. This is where I get excited as well. Because Nhrl can't serve that drive-through under the safety car, he has to serve it under green flag racing. He will drop, he should be... No, he's not even going to be in front of you. When he serves it, he's going to be last. Ah, oh, bless him.
We're no longer in Delta.
Now, Collins could actually get a podium here. As long as he keeps his penalties to nil. There are places to be gained. Just depends if he has the pace to stay within how many seconds of Reese? 6.
You know, question. You know, in Britain,
Yes.
was it Echo who finished like very close to me in front of me?
I can't remember. I know it was only a few weeks ago, but I can barely remember the result from Hungary last week. Yeah, a lot happens.
Yes, if that's the case, it seems like me and Echo are around similar. So,
Collins has rear-ended Reese. That will be removed, Collins. No, just spare me, guys. I'm going to try and send Reese a spare invite. Yeah, I'm still going to try and send him some spare anyway. Nope, it doesn't let me because if he's in the session. That'll be the last of his spares though. If he wants any more, then he'll have to, yeah. He'll have to leave again.
Ferrari. Not Ferrari, McLaren, what?
Safety car in.
That was a quick one.
And I'm gutted for Collins because now he has to change his wing. The 5 seconds will still be removed regardless, but no, unless if there's another safety car. Reese, what are you doing? Why are they all getting 5 seconds? What's going on?
It's after session again.
Let me just try and invite him. I'm sorry if I missed the restart, but I'm only trying to do him a favour. Yep, back on the green flag. Reese drive-through penalty, ignoring yellow flags. This really isn't the way that I wanted the result to go.
When does an R race ever go the way we expect?
When I win.
Man, we definitely know it hasn't gone the way we expected.
Yeah, I'm gonna run Buddy. You are actually the closest battle with Fred.
Look, even though I don't manage to overtake him, I still have like 6 seconds difference in terms of penalties, so...
Yeah, unfortunately for Reese I can't keep sending him invites. I'm really worried that it's going to mess up the timing screen at the end of the race. Let's run good and roll, see if he can try and stay with MDJ.
Before he has to serve that drive-through.
Yes, I mean it, I'm really gutted for him.
Well, he has to drive in 3 laps.
Yeah, but I think they've changed the rules with this game where if you get a drive-through, yeah, we're used to calling it a day in the pit lane. Probably not best to keep lagging in and out of session. Yeah, real shame for that, Reese, but thanks for trying to give it a good go. What was I saying again?
Not sure.
Yeah. Yeah, let's run Buddy. I'm gonna run Buddy with the rear wing drive to see how much you can try and gain down the camera straight. Yeah, that was it. The game rules have been changed for this year, so if Roll doesn't serve his drive through, I think he'll just get a post race pen of 20 seconds. Regardless, I'm pretty sure that's going to put him like 6th.
Considering the time penalties and what are going on with drive through and my penalty and then Fred's 9 in the second penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it was to end right now, Echo would be 3rd.
Yeah, he would.
Which obviously, as the content normally am, I'm like saying yes, go for it, mate. Yeah, but as the race I am this race, it's like no, get a penalty yourself.
But Echo's still catching you, if that helps.
I know he's catching me.
It's quite easy, just drive a bit quicker than he is.
I'm trying. That's the roll serving his penalty.
You deserve better roll, honestly. Fred with another pen. Just check how many he's got, because I know he's got quite a few now. Oh my Jesus.
He's got 12.
Yeah, 12. He did have 5 seconds, but I don't think he should
he's made
have those 5. Oh no, he's out! Wow. Didn't expect. Ah, safety car again, you kidding me? Well, Roll, this actually might be your lucky day, because anyone with outstanding 5-second penalties can get them removed.
Oh, I wish I hadn't had that penalty now I'm in 3rd.
This is still going to help out Collins, though. Might gain something on track by the end of the race with this, but yeah.
Okay, now I'm more than ever wanting Echo to get a penalty himself now.
Have you been able to check the race director?
No, and I don't dare to. I'm fully concentrated.
If you're on safety car, you can go in AI.
I know, but I'm not doing that.
Fine, I'll do it. Because it's what I think the people want to know. Where is he? P4. 1, 2. 2 warnings. If he gets one more warning, he gets a pen.
Come on, get that 3rd one.
Other thing, cold tyres, safety car restart, going up Radion. And DJ in the box. Because we're probably going to watch the Williams be unnecessarily stationary for 5 seconds. He's going to be fighting a lot of people for track position though. Roll in the box as well. I think he's still going to have his 5 seconds removed. Oh, let's get ready. Oh, not yet. Oh, let's get ready. Yep, change tyres. Probably the last fresh set more than anything. Could have been a bit of a psychological thing there for MDJ as well, and I think he'll try and go for any the least worn tyres that he has available.
How the hell am I in this position at the moment?
Can you win? I bet Cameron's wondering what the hell's gone on.
I mean, to be fair, I have 3 seconds, obviously he has that 5-second one.
Yeah, but he's probably going to get that 5-second removed.
But yet again, like I said, I still got to win Echo and now DJ and said fall from not having penalties themselves now. I'm probably not going to finish on the podium. And if I did, it wouldn't be for long. It would just be on paper.
Why am I getting Facebook notifications is beyond me. Not that popular.
Wow, we're only going to have 2 laps of racing here.
Technically 3? Is it? Oh no, because the safety car should have come in by now. Yeah, 2-lap shootout to the end. And DJ's going to have his work cut out to clear Echo.
And in turn me.
He may drop back.
Shut up!
Well, if you can pull 3 seconds on MDJ, I'm giving you a permanent Div1 seat.
To be fair, I could potentially, if depending on how long it takes him to overtake Echo.
Yeah, because I know Echo is a bit more of a defensive driver than he is attacking.
I don't even know which one I am, attack or defense, I don't even know.
Let's have a look at biggest winners and losers. I've not even done that yet. Echo Meister from the back, literally last place, started 12th, now P3. Biggest overall losers looks like Leroy and Pyro. No, I really didn't expect those guys to retire when they did.
To be fair, I'm a pretty big winner so far, aren't I?
Yeah, see how many positions you're up. You're up 4.
In retrospective, Connor, with the size of this lobby.
You're the 3rd best driver on track right now in terms of
Hell yes.
Overtakes.
Hell yes, I'll take that.
Probably not bad considering how much practice have you put in?
Well, for this race here?
Yeah.
I only just got my setup before I joined this lobby.
Yeah, so you're P2 beyond the safety car, yes with the penalty, but you were people who practiced all week.
People who are quicker than me.
Yep, and since we are on lap 20, it will be only the top 6 getting points, so anyone who does DNF from now on is still going to get points.
He's the goals I'm going to do better than how I did in Britain. Okay, let's go in.
Just remember to keep your tyres warm. Let's have a look at the tyre wear as well. Oh, Cameron, 10 lap old Inters.
Can't tell if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Might be bad because he's not going to have any grip going up Radion. Whereas MDJ has plenty. Same as Roll, to be fair. Yeah, Roll, I don't know if you're watching, just stay with MDJ. He's probably going to be like Moses and part the seeds for you.
I will say...
Or riding the seeds is probably more appropriate at this point of view. Right, I'm going to head up to the HMS Mercedes. Only I can change channel on my TV during a stream. Well, that's a good restart, I'll give him that. It's up to you if you want to fight these guys or not.
I'm a driver, what do you think I'm going to do?
I know you're going to drive the car.
It's not else.
No, I know. What would you do without me? Ooh,
Drive!
DJ all over the back of Echo. I know they're both using overtake. DJ's going to try it around the outside. No, not enough space. Echo just taking it away from him.
Oh, traction.
Oh, the precious traction. Give it. Give it.
You're loving this, aren't you?
Maybe. I just want to see if DJ can make a move on Echo. It's the only real fight I'm looking forward to. It's going to be thinking, what would it be worth it? Because with these pens removed, even I don't know if MDJ will still jump Echo. He's not helped himself by making him 2 car lengths away. Well, 2 positions away from Cameron. And they've all got plenty of ERS and they're all burning it, but no one's making any moves. They're just going around the track a little bit quicker than they were about half an hour ago.
And the penalty to oblivion.
And DJ making his intentions known to Echo. It's an inside move into the first corner. Gonna squeeze the Red Bull very gently. Yeah, he's got him. Roll's gonna try and have a look on Echo. Go. Oh, he's just backed out almost side by side into Eau Rouge. Up the hill. They've all made it. Colin's still trundling around at the back. I can't believe just how vulnerable Echo is. I know his tyres are in about 5 laps older, but he already doesn't have the tyre grip. To be pulled away, Collins for your second penalty, he's done. That's P6. Ugh, I hate even these spectator cameras with the amount of drizzle that's on them.
If I didn't have this penalty right now, I'll be loving it right now.
Yep. Yes, I think Roll can still get a podium out of this. So I know you guys are going to drop back.
I think he might. Damn it, Malvers! Shut up!
Well, DJ going to go side by side with Gamey into the final chicane. He's made the move. We're going to have to run on board with Cameron Dad's going to come across the line to win the Belgian Grand Prix. Whether that penalty stays or gets removed, he's still won it regardless. Echo P3 but Roll P4. Roll may still inherit P3 after the penalties have been removed, but for now we're just going to have to settle with the result as it is. One-eyed wonder, even his character looks a bit lazy-eyed. Yeah, that looked quite difficult, and Cameron definitely deserved that. Full race rundown then. Cameron Dowd's getting another win to add to his tally this season. P1 for the Mercedes driver, extending his lead, and the constructors with the fastest lap over MDJ and Williams. P2, Echo Meister P3 for Red Bull, Roll P4 for Aston Martin, Game Things P5, very good drive. For the Alpine, H Collins P6 for Red Bull, Fred the Red P7 for McLaren, Reese P8 for McLaren, Leroy P9 for Mercedes. Didn't really work out today, hard race. as soon as the lights went out, really. Bradley Ellis P10 for Ferrari, Pyro P11 on his debut, DNFing for AlphaTauri. GTSC UK binned it very early on in the race. Unfortunately, no points for Ferrari on this week's occasion. Let's have a double check the race director. Yeah, all of those 5-second penalties have to be looked into.
I thought they'd finished the race third, blooming hell.
Oh, you helped Alpine with 10 points.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can join you for these interviews.
Yep. Still need to get them in. Add players. Oh god. There we go. Back to a bit of normality. Sweet.
Still, I'm quite happy that I managed to win them at, like, cross the line third, but yeah.
Now I'm happy for you. At least you made it to the end. Oh, got people joining.
A lot of people joining.
Usual suspects again, even in the order that they normally appear. Right, how are we? That was something, weren't it?
Tired.
Oh,
yeah, it was something. Fucking hell.
Yeah, we're all gonna sleep like babies tonight, even me. Right, gonna start off then. Echo, I don't know if P3 was in your plans today, but a good drive nonetheless. Still questionable if you're actually going to keep the position with Roll, maybe getting a 5-second penalty removed. However, take us through your race. Was it really? What was the biggest challenge out there on the track today?
I think just keeping it going in a straight line when needed to be. Thankfully, though, I had a decent setup, so I didn't have to worry about sliding around the corners too much. But it was literally just penalty situations, I think. I knew there was going to be quite a few safety cars today with the nature of the track and the rain also coming into effect. So, like I say, it was just basically really just keeping it on track, just trying to keep it smooth, not necessarily going too quick. And thankfully, it paid off in the end.
Did it ever feel like a race of attrition at some point, or do you think maybe the guys that DNF'd it was a bit justified?
Well, I think someone retired on track, which then caused the safety car and one of the safety cars. So like that's kind of a bit of a blessing in disguise, but I'm still not happy about that. But yeah, I mean, there's not really much to say about it. Like, I mean, these things happen. I mean, I don't know what happened to the other guys or anything. I know that if you have too low of a rear wing, you're gonna spin it through Rouge and Medion. So that's probably one of the main areas where everyone would crash today.
And your favourite on-track moment of today, be it a particular fight or maybe even a save that probably wasn't caught on stream?
I think really just crossing the line where I did. So regardless if I'm going to be demoted to P4 at the end of the day, you know, I kept myself out of trouble, and literally I think the highlight of the race for me today is literally just coming across the line and just not having a penalty.
Yeah, I mean, hats off for you for that anyway. It's a really good position for you and healthy points for Red Bull. Hope we can keep up next week into Zandvoort MDJ, another P2. I think, considering your circumstances that have happened over the last few days, you might as well accept it, but do you think you left anything on the table?
I mean, yes. It's just sad that Reese, his AI car just drove straight through us, and we all got 5 second time penalties and damage as well. So I think if we did not have something like that, I could have probably fired Cameron for the win, since Cameron and I have practiced together fighting each other in these tracks. So yeah, I think I could have fought for the win, but sadly it didn't happen. So yeah.
What was the most difficult part of the race for you, DJ?
Staying alive. That's my most difficult part.
And maybe explain your decision to pit at the last safety car. You did kind of give away track position. Was it really worth it?
I did it because I really wanted to get rid of that 5-second time penalty if it may get into play at the end of the race.
Mate, it would have been removed anyway.
Yeah, I know it will be removed, and I wasn't sure if it also get removed after I served it, but I still served it. Like, why not?
Yeah, but just one last thing. Your thoughts on the rest of the season, because it seems to be that Cameron is in a bit of a rhythm now. Do you think maybe this occasion Williams will have to settle for P2?
I mean, I'm pretty fine with P2 after these kind of races. So, yeah, I think we're fine with P2 now.
Yeah, it's still that's a mega drive anyway to bring it home in P2 from the back row of the grid. Cameron, you here?
Yep.
I imagine it was quite an intense first couple of laps. I mean, Pyro didn't seem to let off until he went into the barrier. And
Yep.
your teammate, want to comment on your teammate's actions at all?
I didn't. I was in a party with him, but I didn't really see it. I just seen him kind of standing still. That me and Mikey were like, Lee, don't crash. If you're gonna retire, go into the pits. And he was like, all right, yeah, I won't. And then I seen on the mini map he stood still, and then he went on the throttle from what I heard, and then spun, and he went up. And then that's all I really seen of it. I didn't see where it was or what happened, but yeah.
Do you think if a few more people hadn't DNF'd in the race, it could have been a completely different podium, let alone a different race winner? Or have you got your car set up fairly well?
I think it actually could have been quite close between me, Pyro, and Lee, and Mikey was up there, but he was, I think he was 8 seconds adrift at the time because he had to come from the back, but he made up like 6 places in 1 lap, so that's respect to him. But I think I probably would have had the pace to hold them off, but it would have been difficult, and I would have had to have been on my toes the whole time because Pyro was quick, but he crashed on the safety car somehow. So yeah.
Yeah, Summit is controller disconnected while he was behind the safety car.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Yeah, I mean, it's another win. Are you feeling a little bit more confident about the title?
I kind of just feel the same. Even if I was 100 points in the lead, I'd still take every race the same, just pushing to the max.
Good lad, not taking anything for granted. And your thoughts on Zandvoort for next week? Going by the weather, this rain is here to stay.
Hate Netherlands. Such a bad track. I don't know. And if it's raining, I think it'll actually add a bit of spice to it. The rain could be fun in the Netherlands, but dry Netherlands isn't very fun. Because it's just, you just get in a train with your tyres because they just overheat like mad.
Well, we'll try and make the most of Zandvoort when we get to it. Yeah, really well done on the win. Any trial activity for next week? You enjoy what you saw this week? Div 2 will be heading to Spa next Thursday for their Belgian Grand Prix. And like I said, Division 1 hopefully heading to Zandvoort for next week. And again, all drivers are to practice for your wet setups, looking like identical conditions to what they are at Spa. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe and all that good stuff. Yeah, we'll see you next week at Zandvoort.